Have you ever caught your dog staring into thin air, ears perked, tail frozen, as if they're seeing something that simply isn't there? Or maybe they start barking at an empty hallway, then act totally calm like nothing happened. Creepy, right? Well, the truth is, your dog is seeing, hearing, and feeling things that are completely invisible to you. From colors that don't exist in our world to vibrations traveling through the ground, dogs live in a parallel reality layered right on top of ours. And trust me, once you find out what they can sense, you'll never look at that blank stare or midnight bark the same way again. Stick with me till the end because number 1 will genuinely change the way you understand your dog forever. Let's dive into the hidden world of your pup's secret senses. Welcome to Pup Guide. Whether you live with a dog or just love how they think, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe and tap the bell icon so you never miss our weekly videos. Number 12, Earth's hidden compass. Okay, we're starting with something wild. You know how your dog spins in circles before pooping or lying down? That's not just them being weirdly picky about toilet feng shui. Scientists have found that dogs can actually sense the Earth's magnetic field. Think of it like an invisible compass wired into their brain. When they do their business, most dogs align themselves north to south instinctively. It's not superstition, it's biology. This same sense might be why lost dogs have been known to find their way home from miles away with no scent trail at all. So the next time your pup does their poop dance, remember, they're not confused. They're literally syncing up with the planet itself, like tiny furry navigators tuned into Earth's secret frequency. Number 11, supercharged night vision. You stumble in the dark, bang your knee on the coffee table, and meanwhile, your dog glides through the house like a ninja. That's because their eyes have a shiny layer behind the retina called the tapetum lucidum. It acts like a built-in mirror, bouncing light back through their eyes and giving them a second chance to see what you missed. Add to that way more rod cells than humans, those are the ones responsible for motion detection, and you've got a creature who can spot a moth fluttering in a dark corner while you're still fumbling for the light switch. So next time your dog confidently walks through a pitch black room, they're not guessing where things are. They're using night vision straight out of a superhero movie. Next at number 10, ultraviolet vision, the hidden glow. Remember being told dogs only see black and white? Yeah, total myth. Dogs can actually pick up ultraviolet lights, wavelengths our eyes can't even register. To them, the world has invisible glowing trails, patterns on flowers, markings on other animals, even dried stains that look completely clean to you. That's why your dog sometimes stops to sniff a random patch on the sidewalk. It might be glowing like a neon sign in their world. And when they sniff your clothes, maybe they're catching the reflection of detergents or perfumes shining under UV light. Basically, your dog's version of reality looks like something between CSI and The Matrix. Glowing signals everywhere, messages hidden in plain sight. Number 9, the language of infrasound. Ever seen your dog go restless right before a thunderstorm, even when the sky's still blue? That's because dogs can hear infrasound, very low frequency vibrations that humans can't detect. These sounds happen before earthquakes, storms, even volcanoes erupt. While you're sipping coffee, thinking it's a peaceful afternoon, your dog might already be on edge because they can hear the earth groaning miles away. There are countless stories of dogs whining or hiding minutes before a quake hits, literally giving their humans a warning. So next time your dog acts spooked for no reason, pay attention. They might be predicting something science hasn't caught up to yet. Number 8. Pressure shifts in the air dogs don't need a weather app, they are one. When a storm is rolling in, the barometric pressure drops. You might not notice it, but your dog does. Their inner ears and sinuses are sensitive enough to detect those tiny atmospheric shifts, and it can make them feel uneasy or hyper alert. That's why you'll see pacing, whining, or them sticking close to you before it even rains. It's a survival instinct from their wild ancestors. Detecting changes in air meant danger or shelter time. So when your dog suddenly acts clingy while the sky's still calm, don't shrug it off. They're reading the invisible signs written in the wind long before the first drop falls. At number 7, Vibrations beneath their paws. Have you ever noticed how your dog races to the door seconds before anyone knocks, or they suddenly perk up right before a car pulls into your driveway? They can feel it, literally. Dogs are extremely sensitive to ground vibrations, those subtle tremors that travel through floors and soil. Their paw pads act like sensors, picking up the faint rumble of footsteps or engines far away. In the wild, this skill helped them detect predators or prey. In your house, it means your dog knows when the delivery driver is 30 feet away before you even hear the truck. So the next time your dog bolts to the door like they've got psychic powers, remember, it's not magic. It's just their natural vibration radar in full swing. Next at number 6, your heat vision, the hidden warmth. Your dog's nose isn't just a smell detector, it's also a heat sensor. Recent studies show dogs can detect faint changes in body temperature, almost like an organic infrared camera. That's how they can find warm spots on the couch, detect living creatures in darkness, or even sense when you've got a fever coming on. Ever wonder why your dog presses their nose against you when you're sick? They might actually be checking your temperature. It's a survival trait from their hunting days, but today, it's one of the many ways they quietly look out for you. At number 5, your emotions. That smell. Your dog can literally smell your feelings. When you're scared, anxious, or excited, your body releases chemical changes, tiny shifts in your scent that only a dog's nose can decode. They can tell when your stress hormones spike, when you're happy, and even when you're lying. Seriously, studies have proven that. This is why therapy dogs can calm people having panic attacks. They're responding to chemistry, not just behavior. So when your pup nudges you during a bad day, they're not guessing, and they know something's off, and they're doing their best to comfort you without saying a word. Number 4, the secret world of scent. Trails. To your dog, every step you take leaves a visible trail made of scent molecules. What's invisible to you is basically a glowing roadmap to them. They can track where you've been, what you've touched, even who else you've been around, all through smell. That's how police dogs find missing people and why your pup sniffs your shoes like they're reading your biography. You see an ordinary park, your dog sees a swirling galaxy of smells mapping every creature that passed by in the last few hours. They're explorers of an invisible world that you'll never even know exists. At number 3, micro movements and body language. Before you even say walk, your dog already knows what's coming. They read your tiniest gestures, like the way you grab your keys, glance toward the door, or even shift your posture. Dogs have evolved to watch humans more closely than any other species on Earth. They're basically fluent in you. It's why they seem to read your mind. Tail wagging when you think about the park, or jumping up before you even say dinner. Your body is constantly sending microsignals, and your dog catches every single one. Number 2, the sound of life. When your dog rests their head on your chest, it's not just affection, it's connection. They can hear your heartbeat, literally. Dogs can pick up low-volume, repetitive sounds inside living bodies, the thump of your heart, the rhythm of your breathing. It reassures them you're safe and alive. It's this deep, primal bond that's been built for thousands of years. That's why they relax when they sleep against you. They're syncing with the rhythm of your life, heartbeat to heartbeat. Finally, at number 1, there's the unseen presence. This is the part that gives everyone chills. Dogs staring into empty rooms, growling at corners, or refusing to enter certain spaces. It's a mystery people have talked about for centuries. Science says they're probably reacting to invisible cues like infrasound, hidden drafts, or faint scents, but there's always that lingering what if. When a dog's ears perk and their eyes lock onto something that's not there, it reminds you just how limited human senses really are. Maybe they're sensing vibrations, or maybe something else. Whether it's supernatural or just science we don't yet understand, one thing's certain: Dogs are connected to the world in ways that go far beyond ours, and maybe that's what makes them so loyal, so alert, so mysteriously wise. So next time your dog freezes mid-stare, don't panic. Just know they're tuned into a frequency you'll never hear. So there you have it, 12 strange things your dog can see, hear, and feel that you'll never experience yourself. From ultraviolet worlds and Earth's invisible compass to emotional chemistry and possible paranormal clues, your dog is living in a reality we can barely imagine. Now, I want to know, what's the strangest thing your dog has ever done that made you wonder if they saw something you didn't? Drop your story in the comments and let's compare notes, because chances are every dog owner's got at least one weird but true moment. Don't forget to hit subscribe to Pup Guide and tap the bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, give your dog a hug, trust their instincts, and remember, they see a world you can only dream of.